Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. If I look tired, the reason behind it is this little scraggle. Look at these chicken legs. Yeah, so Lumi, if I'm looking tired, basically, what did she do? First of all, she threw up on the buffet. So we just woke up to that really awful sound of when cats are being sick and they go, She just vommed on the ottoman at the end of our bed. Fabulous. Alli cleaned it up. Then she brought in a live mouse, and Alli was chasing it around the bedroom butt naked. And then I woke up at 5 o'clock to like this noise, and I was like, is that Lumi? And so I opened my eyes, and at that time in the morning, my Lumi alarm clock starts brightening up, like the sunrise, because it's before the sun comes up. So I could see roughly what was going on, and I can hear it, and I'm just like up on one elbow, and my cushion is there, and all of a sudden I just see this thing in bed with me, and I'm like, and then I jump out of bed, I'm like, Alli, I think that there's a mouse in the bed. Obviously what she does is she runs through the house when she brings in the mice, and she usually, for some unknown reason, runs up to my side of the bed, meows and drops it. I was obviously comatose and didn't wake up, so she's dropped the mouse into bed with me, and I don't know how long it's been there. I take my hat off to all of the parents that wake up multiple times in the night to look after their children, because broken sleep is as bad as drinking a bottle of wine. It's awful. I could not get up this morning. Having said that, I am going to drink a bottle of wine tonight, so yeah. Because it is Friday, and I thought it would be good to show you what we get up to on a Friday, and our little kind of quarantine routine that we have on a Friday. Actually, there's not really been much routine today, but this is kind of what we do. We get to the end of the week and we just tidy the house. So we're going to be tidying up the whole house, giving it a good deep clean. I miss my cleaners so much. You have no idea. I hate doing this. It's all fun and games when you do one room, and then you realise that you've got however many rooms in your house, and you're like, it's not fun anymore. So we're going to do that, and then we always have some wine and some cheese that evening. Dinner becomes a wine and cheese thing on a Friday. That's our little treat to have made it through the week without doing wine and cheese on any other day. Basically, that's our award to each other. Yay, we made it, we didn't get drunk on Wednesday, woohoo! Woohoo! Hi family! So that's what we're going to be doing today. I've also had a really exciting day as well, because some samples for my brand have arrived, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about all of this, because I feel like this has been going on forever, and because I don't want to tell you what anything is, and I don't want to ruin anything, I thought it would be good to have a little bit of a chat about what I've been working on and everything that's happened, and just kind of go through that, because I think it'll be useful for me, and also hopefully it'll give you guys an idea of how things have been. But yeah, so I'm going to be touching base on that and give you a little bit of a sneak peek. The sun is shining, so what we're going to do is we're going to get cleaning now, and then I think we're going to go for a run, because I actually have not left my house. I've not been outside. I have not been outside this week, but the weather hasn't been as great this week. It's been a bit miserable, so I've kind of just cocooned myself in my house. It's supposed to be really nice weather this weekend, so fingers crossed. It is saying that it is going to be 19 degrees and sunny on Sunday. You better watch out, okay? This beach bum is getting in the garden. I'm gonna get a paddling pool. No, I'm not gonna get a paddling pool. But we're gonna do some sunbathing. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, it is supposed to be 17 and 19 degrees. It's 21 degrees on Thursday. Oh my God, it's summer. Summer's here. Summer is here. This is gonna take the edge off of quarantine. But remember, stay home, protect the NHS, and don't go to anyone's house. Just enjoy time at home. If you've got a garden, go out in your garden. If you've got windows or a balcony, open those up wide, let in the fresh air. Obviously, I know it's going to be a lot more difficult for people that maybe don't have gardens, and I honestly I send my heart out to all of you, because I can imagine that's quite difficult. But enjoy this good weather responsibly. However, there is no good weather right now. It is cleaning day, and that is why I'm dressed and looking like this. Well, I'm actually looking like this because Friday's kind of my day when I chill. As much as I'm Mrs. Get Up and Go, if I get up on a Friday and I'm like, do you know what you had a good week. Yesterday was so productive, you have no idea. So I feel good about just having some leggings on and having a cozy little jumper on. This is my Tibby one, which actually is just the snuggliest, softest jumper I think I've ever had. So nice. That's basically it. So I'm not speaking to Lumi, but you know, it is what it is. And she knows what she's done. Hopefully she'll make it up to me. But yeah, sometimes you just have those family feuds, and she knows that she's in my bad books. So anywho, let's get to it, because first and foremost, I've got a lot to get up to in my bathroom. Not to mention, cozy clothes are piling up, waiting to be put away. This is the bathroom at present, so this could be a little bit of a beauty declutter at this rate. I had a delivery today from SkinCeuticals and Lano. These are the like on the spot treatments that I use. I've got the 0.5 strength retinol and also the 1%. This is just my everything, this cream, so I've stocked up on that. But this is what I've been up to today. So, you know, I've been loving this Laura Mercier Flawless Skin Moisture Mist. I've run out and it's been discontinued, so I'm not buying any more. Like, I'm just don't want to get used to using something that I'm not going to be able to use anymore. So, the thing that I love the By Terry Detoxilin City Essence, but I would always find it a little bit faffy pouring it into my hands. So I've put it in here. It is in here, and oh my gosh, I have made the bougiest face mist out of my Detoxilin. So good. So I'm very happy about that. And now I'm worried that I don't have any stock of this, so I'm gonna check. I also found my Clear Po lip balm. So what a day when I'm not wearing makeup to find it. Goes nicely with my jumper. Right, so this is what I need to kind of sort out first and foremost. I've got all of these beauty products in there that need to be sorted out. This is where I keep like stock. In fact, we need to get some soap and put it in the guest toilet and just have a good old scrub of this room because it needs some love. So this is where we're starting off. Things into things I'm going to keep. I've just found 2 By Terry Balm de Rose, so I'm going to put that into my lip balm drawer. What else do we have in here? Oh, I've also found some more shower gel. We don't have huge amounts of shower gel, so I've got the almond coconut shower gel from Laura Mercier. Oh, a big salt scrub, which I think can probably go on the bath, to be honest. I have so much Spotlight stuff, you have no idea. Like toothpaste, I will never run out of. It's great. Oh, I've got some face masks that I need to use. This hydrating one from By Terry I desperately want to use. I'm doing a lot of By Terry stuff. This is not sponsored by Terry. I'm just finding lots of stuff, okay? Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm not having a proper sort out of my beauty stuff, but we're getting stuff put away, and that's a good thing. Cleaning is in full swing in this room. I've done all of the surfaces and all of the sort of sinks and things like that. Alli's just running the hoover around. So this room's done. Once that's done, apart from a little mop of the bathroom floor. Oh, hello. We've got parcels that are packed up, ready to go tomorrow. Those are the GHD hairdryers that are going out to the NHS staff at 1. I have a box that has arrived from Amazon, and it is addressed to Princess Millen. So I'm guessing that this is a gift from Carrie. So I'm getting cards and gifts at the moment. You spoil me, Carrie Grayson. But Princess Millen did make me laugh, FYI. Oh dear, she sent me a big bag because she knows that Lindt is my favourite chocolate ever. And there is a note, a gift note from Carrie Grayson. So, funny story, I had a dream the other night that Carrie fell asleep at the wheel of her car and died, and it was horrible, okay, absolutely horrible. And so I texted her, I was like, I think it was all of the mini eggs that I ate. So she's like, if mini eggs give you dreams that I'm dead, I figured we needed to switch up your nighttime chocolate ASAP. So So we're switching from mini eggs to these. They're still round, so I guess that they qualify. I need to send her something now because she's been sending me loads of stuff. What can I send her? Ooh, I know what I'm gonna send her. Babe? Ali? We needed more chocolate.
Where's that from?
Carrie. Floors are drying after being mopped. We have just finished up sorting the kitchen. There are stripes in the lawn, which makes me very happy. And we might have time, oh my gosh, to go for a run if we're quick. Look at that sky. Wow. I suppose evening runs aren't so bad. I do prefer my morning ones though. Noisy little moo.
Muntjac barking deer. It says they may bark more than 100 times in succession to attract bucks. So he could be looking to mate.
He's looking for a girlfriend.
This is probably my last time I'll be drinking Jam Shed because the weather's about to get nice and warm, but I'm probably going to be moving on to my New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc for the summer. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I have looked forward to this all week. Cheers, guys. Dangerously good.
Princess Lummy Bear has joined us and Ali has put the spread together. Now, we don't have good old crusty bread, but we're going to make do with what we have.
That, can you?
No, I can't. I miss that. When I'm going in with gluten product, I want the good stuff. Yeah, I want the good stuff. We've got some Wensleydale and cranberry, which is one of my favourites. One of these is the apple smoked. We've got some red Leicester. We've got some brie and stuff like that. So yeah, and then we got Doritos and hummus. Obs.
Mummy, would you like some food? Of course you would. Let me get you some food. Yeah. You're sitting there thinking, hang on a minute, you're missing the important one.
She said, excuse me.
You waiting for me?
No. Absolutely not. You're lucky there's any left.
Lovely cheese, look at this.
What's that one?
This is the it's a type of smoked cheese. Ooh, that's always a bad idea, that.
Ali's always got scratches all over him because he just does everything that he shouldn't do with Lumi.
Tell him, you tell him. You'll see it in that clip. I literally went and guided it all the way in. The crisp was fully out and I guided it in with my tongue.
So the way that Ali eats is the funniest thing you've ever seen. I can't believe we've never told him this. He basically has a tongue that's like a landing strip. So, for example, say this was like a knife and fork and the food was on the end. This is how he eats every mouthful of his food.
Guide it in. I've never spilt food. It's literally a bulletproof system I've got going on.
It is the funniest thing to watch.
That's all it is.
No, it's not. That was nothing. You just went. Usually, it's full on.
Let me just do it.
No. It's way more than that usually.
With brie, you're supposed to eat the skin bit, or are you supposed to pull that away? I used to always pull it away. And I'm like, I eat it, and I'm like, well, I ate it, so.
I don't eat the skin.
You don't? I just find it a bit of effort to get rid of it. It's all like.
I'm pretty sure it's wax.
Really?
You
definitely should be eating that then.
Well, maybe Google it, but I'm pretty sure that they wrap cheese in wax, don't they? To protect it. Right. That bit, like you've not eaten that bit, that's because that's...
Right. I've been eating wax.
Good morning, everyone. It is time for a weather update. It's the most glorious Saturday morning. It's supposed to be really nice and warm this weekend, so we're looking forward to getting out in the garden. We're probably going to give the garden furniture a bit of a clean. There he is with his cushions for the sun loungers, because we think it might be warm enough to sit out for about 5 minutes. So we are looking into getting a sofa as well for out here, and potentially a bigger table as well, because we kind of panic bought our table when we were in Costco once, and we want to get some nicer bits and pieces, so we're just looking into that at the moment. But for now, we're going to get out on those sun loungers. Do you need to clean it? Okay, we have wipes for him to clean down the garden furniture. This little thump dump has been a moany moo this morning. In, out, in, out, in, out. Yes. Oh, and what a surprise. She breathes, and so Mr. Millen Gordon has to give her a treat. So when we went for our run last night, we bumped into some of our neighbours on the road. Obviously, socially distancing, we just stopped on the road and had a bit of a chat, and they let us know that our favourite pub is doing delivery and like roast dinner delivery. So we're gonna run down there now actually and see what they've got, because they've got a little bit of like a fresh produce shop going on. So we're gonna go and see what they've got in there, but we're also gonna place our order for our roast dinners on Sunday so that we can have an at-home roast. I mean, obviously I could cook one, but let's baby steps. So anyway, we're gonna put on our trainers and we're gonna run down there and have a look. We are just back from our run. I don't know why I didn't film. I was so busy taking pictures because I put it on my Insta stories, because honestly it kind of made me a little bit emotional seeing what they'd done and how they had adapted. If I can pop some pictures on screen, they had like a fresh bread set up, and you can get anything pretty much. Most of it was like fresh produce locally. Their eggs are actually from where we live. Yeah, it was amazing. So we've just actually had it delivered. We did say that we'd pick it up, but they ended up delivering it anyway, because we were going to pick it up, because I can only imagine the cost implications that this is on them as a business, and so we were fine to go and pick it up. But they were offering like private shopping opportunities for like the most vulnerable. They were taking it so seriously. That was the really big thing that I kind of noticed, was how seriously they were taking like the sanitization. Like you weren't allowed in if you hadn't washed your hands. They were also sanitizing after like every customer. Only 2 sort of like families ish, like there was 2 of us, like Alli and I in there, and then someone else and their partner that they were with. So there's 4 people in there in total, and anyone else had to like wait outside. But we picked up some fresh broccoli and some fresh strawberries. I've also got some raspberries in here somewhere. Yep, the raspberries underneath. We've got fresh blueberries. We've got some lemons. These were the breads that we picked up. Alli picked up a turmeric and olive loaf, and I picked up some sourdough, which, oh, so good. I found a recipe on BBC Good Food that's like a blueberry and raspberry cake. So I thought, instead of making a banana cake, I'll make something different, because there's a lot of banana cake being baked at the moment. I appreciate that. So yeah, it just seemed like it was quite easy to do, so I thought I'd give that one a go. So happy to have been able to get flour as well. We haven't been able to get flour for weeks. It's not gluten-free, but I just went for the normal stuff, because I'm obviously not like the worst hit by my problems. If I was having to go out, I wouldn't be able to have it, but because I'm at home and the safety of my own bathroom, I'll be fine. So yeah, we've got biscuits, we picked up oat milk. It's really good. I'm just so proud of what they've like done. And they also said they've actually like set up to open their own like fresh produce shop before all of this happened, but they obviously haven't got around to like opening that section of the pub yet. I'm gonna be able to go on my bike and pick up fresh fruit and veg, and hopefully they'll do like refill stuff there as well. That would be amazing, because then I can just go down on my bike, fill up my basket, and then head home. So yeah, we're gonna get this stuff put away, and then I'm gonna do some baking, I think. But today is absolutely glorious, and Alli is currently trying to sort out something on the phone, but it's nice and sunny, nice and warm. What a perfect Saturday. This is my current setup. I'm making courgette and broccoli gremolata. However, we don't have any pasta. We could have got some from the shop, but we just didn't know we didn't have any, because we always have pasta. So I'm gonna do it with rice and see how it turns out. Hopefully not too badly. And then once this is cooked, I'm gonna bake my cake. Check me out and my domestic goddessness.
Morning and happy Sunday, everyone. I've obviously just been for a run and I'm looking absolutely atrocious. I need to get in the shower and have an exfoliation. I baked this bad boy of a cake yesterday. This is a raspberry, blueberry and lime cake. It's from BBC Good Food, and I just replaced the normal flour with gluten-free flour and the sugar with coconut sugar, and it makes it a little bit better. I also didn't do the drizzle on top. They said that it's a drizzle cake, but it would have been way too sweet for me if I'd done that. Ali loves it. I love it. This is probably the best cake I've ever made. It is delicious. We've had a bit of a nightmare with our normal food shop, so Ali is gonna have to venture out, unfortunately. Yeah, we thought we'd booked a delivery, but actually it was a collection and we missed it. So Ali is going to the shops today to, yeah, do an emergency shop. Oh, my hair. But today is the first day of hot weather, and you know what this means. These are getting opened up. It is boiling. I mean, we say boiling, it's like 19 degrees here, but to be warm enough to open these up is the dream, and we wait all year for this. Shower time. Well, that is my hair washed. I'm about to get some vitamin D for the day, but I have to show you something. So if you watched one of my previous vlogs, Ali put up a bird feeder in our garden, and it is honestly the funniest things. These birds are absolutely having his pants down because they are going through like a whole one of these a day. Like, can you see? It's literally almost empty because they are absolutely painting it. It's like funding their habit. It makes me laugh so much because he came back the other day and he's like, they've done the whole thing. How am I going to keep up with this? Despite wearing Factor 50 all day, it is looking like I got a little bit of colour in the garden. I literally just sat out there reading and just doing a little bit of catching up on everything that I do on a Sunday. Lumi is currently asleep in the living room, and our roast has just been delivered.
Just take half an hour off the floor, can pass the kitchen up before.
The whole thing?
Half an hour.
Oh dear. Bleeding.
Couldn't get camera on that little bad boy.
Oh, what have you done?
No.
Oh, babe, don't. Oh! This is our roast dinner that has arrived. Ready table. So that's what I'm going to do whilst Ali has a shower and does not succumb to his injuries. I'm in my dressing gown, by the way, because, I mean, maybe I should go put a dress on or something, just something like loose. I've actually just ordered some clothes that are just sort of like loose fitting dresses. I am listening to what people are saying, and they want kind of like nice things that they can wear around the house. So I've done some orders of some nice loose fitting dresses that still look nice, that you can wear kind of house to garden if you've got a garden, or house to balcony, or on your daily walks, you're not going to get hot and things like that. I have popped on this little Love Shack fancy dress. It's so comfortable and so easy to wear, and I just always throw it on over my bikinis, and sorry that I'm rubbing my eye, but I'm probably a little tired possum. But yeah, let's lay the table, and I think we're just having a chilled one today, to be honest, so it's quite nice. Whilst Ali dries his hair, in here he's got like roast and beef, I think, in his, and we've got gravy in there, veg in there. These are Yorkshire puddings, more veg. I've got chicken, I think, which I rarely ever have. Literally, I'll only ever eat meat like if there's nothing else to have, or if I'm having like a roast or a Christmas dinner or something. A little bit of gravy. Oh, there's even like little flowers in this sauce. They've given me cranberry sauce. Look at that. Little edible flowers. Oh, this is so good. I literally can't believe this. Is the deer there again?
Yeah.
Let me see.
You know what he's looking for?
There's a little deer there, Lummy.
He's looking for a good time.
Let's have a look. Show me. Oh, yeah.
Ian, through the gap.
Oh, look his little Lumi ears.
I think I should go out and try and get a photo.
Oh, the lammies in the field. Oh, look at them. Where's Nature Boy? Look at him. Nature Boy. There's literally steps down. Why are you going over the flower bed? Where's he gone? Good evening, everyone. I might be looking, oh, very blue.
Very blue. Oh, there he is. He's back in. Well, I thought you would. He can hear you a mile off.
I'd only opened the door and he was on his way away.
Yes, babe, because they have insane hearing. I might be looking a little bit red-faced and shiny.
Lens.
You need to get a what?
A massive lens.
A massive lens. It's like such a nosy neighbour.
Take after my mum.
Yeah, I might be looking a little bit red-faced because I've actually just washed my face because I've been using a really harsh retinol these last few days to help my skin heal. If you didn't watch, I don't know if I've told you in this video, but I did a makeup tutorial over on my Instagram. I'm going to be doing more of those and talking you through like products that I like and how I'm doing my makeup and stuff. But I got quite panicked about 3 weeks ago, and because I don't know whether anyone realizes this, but I film my videos, like I'm a little bit behind, so I'm always like, my videos go out usually 2 weeks after they've been filmed, just so I can keep on top of them. And I was double dropping vitamin C, and my skin was just progressively getting worse and worse and worse, and I couldn't understand why. And then all of a sudden the penny dropped, because if I overdo it with vitamin C skincare, the same thing happens. So I've been trying to get my skin back to normal, and finally the bumps are going down, because it's really weird when you have, it's kind of the same if you have like a B12 shot. It's almost like the vitamins like build up in your skin, so you get these like spots that look like spots that you want to squeeze, but there's nothing in them, and that's what I've had. So they're all healing now and they're all going like flat and nice, but my skin is like, when I rub it, it's like pilling and coming off. So I just thought, now I'm gonna go wash my face, get all of the SPF and factor 50 that I had on my face off, and put some of the Detoxilin face mist on, and I put a serum on. I think it's like a camellia serum. No, oil. Yeah, so I put like an oil on my skin, so it feels really, really nice. I know I shouldn't be touching my face, but guys, I haven't left my house other than to go for a run for like nearly a month, so I don't think that I've touched anything with coronavirus, but I can't help. I'm just one of those people that just touches their face. It's also Sunday, and we just finished off our roast, which you would have seen. I think. Oh my god, it was amazing. Wasn't it so good?
I was so impressed.
I want to get another one. Maybe every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moderation.
Yeah, don't like overkill it. So like not next weekend.
Make it a treat.
Yeah, like a treat. Yeah. We are listening to my favourite Hans Zimmer soundtrack, which is the soundtrack to The Holiday. Even though weirdly it's like a Christmas film, it feels like the most uplifting classical kind of soundtrack ever. And when I put it on, I just feel so happy. I feel like I'm in a film. It's really nice. We're also finishing off the jam shed that I opened last night. This is our second bottle. Well, my second bottle. This weekend, Carrie made me open another bottle last night. I was like, I'm not going to open another bottle.
Time for rosé.
I know, not rosé. No, New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
You're not going rosé, it's summer now.
I think you need to have a glass of New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc because you've not had that. No. You will prefer it to rosé.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? So I FaceTimed Carrie last night, and we were drinking wine on the phone together. And she told me to open another bottle, and I only had one glass of it. So now it's Sunday and the bottle is open, and I would never usually drink on a Sunday. Like, I can't do it. But actually I'm finding that I'm waking up okay at the moment, so I am allowing myself to finish this bottle so that it doesn't go to waste. And so we're finishing that off, and then we're gonna just chill out really, aren't we?
Should we watch something on TV?
Can do, yeah.
Strangers.
Three Identical Strangers. Yeah, we watched that. Three Identical Strangers. Just horrendous, really. Like, yeah, imagine finding.
I don't even know if it wasn't allowed, was it? It was probably like.
No, that was undercover. That was totally undercover. But yeah, so we're snuggling with Lumi. I'm still in my sundress as well. It has been such a lovely Sunday. Like, it's just chill, isn't it? So chilled. Lounging around.
The sun's been good to us.
Yeah, got some vitamin D. That's probably why we're in such a good mood as well. Yeah. So we're going to snuggle down, we're going to finish off our wine, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh, babe, your arms look so good in that t-shirt.
Oh,
literally, I was looking at him earlier, I was like, babe, your arms look really nice in that t-shirt. They do look really nice.
It's a gym t-shirt.
That's a good t-shirt. Gymshark needs to make like...
I need to get a tan though.
You've caught the sun today?
You think?
Yeah.
No, it's dark in here.
No, but you have caught the sun today.
Because I literally the sun was getting sunburned.
I looked at him at one point, I was like, babe, you are so pale.
I go seriously like chalky.
Yeah.
I literally look like I'm Like, I'm proper pasty.
Yeah.
Because China did send some, and the Russians. But
We are waiting for the Queen's speech about coronavirus to come on. That is our Sunday situation. I reckon at least one of you will have noticed that the stud in my top ear then had fallen out. It must have been gone all day. People must have noticed on my vlog. I'm gonna have to check back on the footage.
See what we're missing.
But my stud, my brand new Marie attached stud had fallen out of my ear. I obviously had no idea when I'd lost it. It had fallen out of my ear this morning in the shower.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just found it on the floor in the shower. I actually can't believe that. That is some seriously good karma. And the back has stayed in my ear the whole time.
What do you mean it's good karma? You lost your earring, you found it again.
Yeah, it taught me a lesson to keep checking this.
Where's this bloody owl?
You take it over. Alli Cam on the vlog.
Big moon tonight, guys. Not quite a full moon, but a big moon.
I'm speaking to you of what I know is an increasingly challenging task.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, and can I just say that yesterday was the loveliest day. I know obviously things are not perfect right now and some people have it a lot harder than others, but I had one of those days where I forgot about everything and what was going on, and it was really nice. I actually wanted to come on here and do my favourite TikTok thing. Have you seen that thing? It went viral on Twitter, and it was a child and they'd made like him an animal on the phone, and every different animal he'd go, "Hello, how are you today? Hello, how are you today?" And basically it's just how I want to greet people for the rest of my life, because it brings me so much happiness. Whenever George comes in, he's like, "Hello, how are you today?" I'm like, "Hello, how are you today?" You can still see that I caught the sun quite a lot yesterday, but I have just applied a fresh layer of tan, and I thought probably now that all the alarms have stopped going off in our area, we just had a massive power cut and everyone's house alarms like woo, woo, woo. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to like talk to you, because obviously last week I showed you yet another kind of sneak peek of things to do with my brand, and I wanted to explain it to you because first and foremost, I want to say that I'm not moving into a brand because I feel that that's like the next step of my career. I don't do things ever because I should do, and I only ever do things because I'm passionate about it and I'm excited and I love it. That goes for my Instagram content, my blog content, which you'll see. I can't blog unless I'm like in blogging. Same with vlogging, same with TikTok. Like, I'm not just gonna do the stuff that makes me go viral on the internet. Like, I can only do what I love. And this brand has been in the making for 2 years, and that's not because I've been like slogging my guts out on it. I mean, I have, but it should never have taken 2 years. The first point is the sampling process in the beginning took way longer than it should have ever taken, first and foremost. We were like, I think, when I can show you what it is that I've been working on, you'll see how many samples I have of this. And when I had those samples, I then had to try them, and it will blow your mind at how long I spent doing this. So it took a little bit long in that process. Also, without giving too much away, the first thing I'm launching is like a seasonal thing. So I'm very limited in the time window that I can actually put this product out. And the sampling process took so long that we were looking like we were gonna, sorry, the light's gonna change a lot today. And sorry that I'm talking to you in my dressing gown, but you know, bougie. Yeah, so we'd been working on it and it took a lot longer over the season that we could launch. And then it reached a point where links went missing. And I literally just basically, I couldn't do anymore on the brand. I took a step back, admittedly. I didn't take as much of a step back as I should have, but I just couldn't really work on it. I wasn't motivated. I didn't love what I was doing at that time, because I didn't really love anything at that time. And we continued on and we continued on, and then we set a launch date for this summer. So I'd been working on it from the summer before, and so now we're like almost at 2 years. And I was due to launch around my birthday, which was something that I wanted to do. And obviously now with coronavirus, I have, my product is in the UK. So it's here, it's literally sat in my warehouse. The only thing that my photo shoot that was supposed to happen on the 30th was obviously understandably cancelled. I had to cancel the makeup artist, I had to cancel all of that stuff. And that was really sad. So I have no imagery for the product launch and for like the website or anything like that. And then there's also something that's supposed to go in the product,
which I wanted to have printed. And so at the moment I just have my product and it's just sat there. We're still sort of playing it by ear, and if they're like, it may be that I have to kind of launch and I don't have everything that I hoped I would have, because the last thing I want to do is to have to leave this another year. That's not what I want to do. So it's looking like I'm probably gonna have to launch in unforeseen circumstances, but it doesn't change the central point of the product. And so as long as I can make sure that all the information is in there, I guess I just take this launch and I make the second launch better and make up for everything that I wasn't able to do in the first launch. It's been the most frustrating thing in the world, not being able to show you, and to hear people talk about wanting the products that I have created, to people ask for the things that I've created, and to really see how I'm trying not to give anything away here, it's so hard. But yeah, it's hard knowing that you've got something and you could just be like, oh my God, like literally I'll send you this, or visit my website, or support my new brand. And yeah, so it's hard knowing that it's all sat there, and I could literally ship it tomorrow. We just have to say on the website that there may be delays because of the current situation, but everything is safe at my warehouse, and it could be shipped. We are doing worldwide. That was the biggest thing that I got, because I know that there have been collaborations that I've worked on and people have been really upset that they weren't worldwide. This is my own thing. This is my like brainchild. This is my thing. So I'm not doing it with any brand. So I was like, this needs to be worldwide shipping. People need to be able to get hold of this. So don't worry in that respect. I'm obviously already working on the other products for this brand as well. And it's kind of like, it's hard to explain the kind of brand that it is, because it's like multifaceted. I didn't want to be limited to it. This might be a shock, I don't know, but I've not named it after me for this particular brand because of how I want this brand to sit. I want to save that for something else. So yeah, it's, God, this is so hard talking about this without giving it away. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the response that I received last week when I showed you one of the products from it, because this was actually just a product that I was like, I have to do this. I actually have to do this product. And I cannot believe the response. Like, just the story alone, I had thousands of replies via Instagram stories. Like, that was insane. And then my mentions went up, like I couldn't even count them. It was like little tiny ants. It was amazing. And seeing that, just it filled me with a lot of confidence, because I think there's been so many moments that I've been like, oh, why don't I just release like some lip glosses and make my life easier? And like, no shade to anyone that has released lip glosses, because I know that a lot of people that release lip glosses give the front runners a run for their money. But I feel like I would have had more confidence in myself if I'd like kept it simple. But this was something that I know that I need, and so I know that I'm so in tune with you guys that I know that you need it too. I hope. Fingers crossed. I'm the worst at keeping secrets, okay? The worst, especially when it's like the only person I'm really keeping it for is myself. And so I just want to be like, this is what I've created. I'm really excited about it. I want to send one to my mum because I know that she needs one. There are people that have messaged me and they're like, how do I say this? You might have seen it over the last 2 years in videos. Like, there's definitely been points where it's like been left on my dressing room table and people have been like, where did you get this from? And I'm like, oh, you saw that. Okay. So yeah, it's been a labor of love. So yeah, I'm hoping that in the next few months, you'll be able to get your hands on my first product, because honestly, all of my units are in the UK right now, and knowing that they're sat down the road kills me. I kind of want to preempt that maybe I will launch it and it just won't be what I expected, but I think I put a lot of pressure on myself for it to be this huge, extravagant launch that like made like set the tone or whatever. But I know that we have such a great relationship that it doesn't necessarily need to be this flashy thing where I need to be getting my product in a store to impress you guys. Like, actually, I'm focusing more on building something here and hoping, like I've kind of done with this, that what I do speaks for itself, and then the brands and stores might come to me and be like, we'd love to stock your product. That's the way that I want to do it. I don't feel like I want to force anything. It's like what I've done with YouTube. I always said that I wanted to reach a point where people couldn't ignore me. Like, the brands that I love, as much as like they maybe were told not to work with me or whatever, they can't not. And I think that I did that. I was like the biggest underdog. I'm kind of rambling on now, but that's what I want. I just want to create something that's cool and that people actually need and use and want and love, and that's what I've tried to do with this. So anyway, I've rambled on for 12 minutes about this, but I hope that that kind of brings you up to speed on this Monday morning. I wish I could tell you more. What I am gonna do is, if I'm allowed, I'll put the Instagram in my description box. And if you want to go and follow the brand, there's nothing on there that tells you what it is, okay? But I'll put it in the description box down below, and then you can kind of know first when it launches. There's no pressure to go and follow, no pressure, but it's there if you want it. And it would mean the world to me if you did, but that's by the by. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on with my day now. I have no idea how long this vlog is gonna be because I feel like I've been vlogging for 100 years, but I'm gonna put some clothes on, finish my coffee, and I've already put out loads of content this morning, so I need to, even from my dressing gown, so I need to get some clothes on so I'm even more productive. There is nothing quite like a fresh tan. Oh, it feels good. It feels good and kind of makes me look a little bit less red, which is lovely. We are in a familiar sitch. I've also realized that I actually spend a lot of time just in my kitchen and in my dressing room as well. There is not a lot going down elsewhere in the house, so I need to make it look like I don't just live in my kitchen, basically. So let's take a pew here. Video is uploading, and honestly, I'm feeling like the most productive person ever, and it really feels good. It really does. Like this morning alone, I've done so much content. I'm doing more this evening, getting a video up, and I'm doing this like almost every day, and it feels so good. So I definitely think that after this I'm gonna have to have a rethink of how I have been structuring things and what happens in terms of just business in general and how I do things. Also, my teeth, guys, I can't believe it. It doesn't actually always look like I don't have a tooth here anymore, which is just game changing. It almost looks like my teeth are straight. I'm on retainer number 9 now. I have one more retainer before I run out. So I'm just gonna get myself up to 10 and then keep it there until this is all over. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight, but I do feel like I need to bake another thing because I'm getting good at this baking malarkey, you know? And also I'm back in the kitchen. We just live here. We live here now. I have all of these lovely rooms in my house and I live here. But I haven't been buying a lot of gluten-free stuff. I have a few gluten-free loaves left over from before because I'd always have one in stock because I had to eat that way. I've never really spoken about like my gluten-freeness in depth because I feel like it's one of those things that it's like a group, like you've got to be part of a crew, and people can be quite passionate and you're either like not gluten-free enough or whatever, and I just, yeah. So at the moment anyway, because I am by no means like the worst person to be hit by like gluten-freeness, and I'm at home all of the time, which is one of the things that makes me worried, is when I'm like, if I get ill and I'm out of the house, it's a big deal for me because I'm not someone that's good at going to the toilet places. I can't believe I'm talking about this on my channel, but going to the toilet places that aren't my house, basically, yeah. And I get quite upset if I'm unwell. That's what happens, basically. I'm unwell, to put it in the nicest way possible. Now that I'm at home, it's okay for me to be unwell at home. So if I can't get gluten-free stuff, it's not the end of the world for me, because there are a lot of people that are much worse, and it's probably more important for them to have gluten-free stuff than I do, because I can cope. Like, I'm the type of person that if I am in a situation and I know I'm able to cope with the potential of like how bad it can be, because sometimes I can be in a lot of pain. Like that even happened on Friday night. We had our cheese night, and it usually happens if I eat in a certain way and then have alcohol as well. It's like a double whammy, and so my stomach completely ballooned up, and I just took myself to bed, basically. Then the next day, oh boy, did I pay for it. But yeah, when I'm at home, it's fine. It's just when I'm out. And some people often don't understand that. There's a lot of people that don't understand it on the internet. But when you are able to acknowledge that something makes you unwell, then you adapt things in your life so that they don't make you unwell. And believe me, nobody goes gluten-free because they want to. Like, honestly, it's gross. Like, I want the good stodgy bread. I want the good pasta. Like, seriously, that's what I want. I don't want the gluten-free stuff because it's just never the same. So that's basically it. So today I have eaten normal gluten-dense bread. And look at that. Oh yes, I am not with child. No, I am not. I am with gluten. Things seem to be going well today and I'm not stressed and I'm managing to cope with the upload process. I'm pretty sure we should be like processing already. No, we're 98% uploaded, which is brilliant. So yeah, it's been a good old day. The cake has gone down wonderfully. We're gonna have a little bit of a 3-time tea time together shortly. And that's gonna be that. That is going to be the end of our day, I think. I don't know whether I want to go for a run though, because I didn't go this morning. Basically, my whole life revolves around running at the moment. It's lovely. I'm also wearing my Isabel Marant two-piece, if you hadn't seen. Did I show you upstairs? I don't think I showed you upstairs, but this was in my Teresa haul, and it is, I just feel all of the like Little House on the Prairie vibes. That is that. Mr. Millen Gordon is working hard upstairs as well. We are both productive possums. Where the bloomin' heck have you been? But I have been looking all over the house for you, and I found you in the office. Shutting up shop down there, and you know what it means if I'm shutting up shop? It's pajama time. You know, there's like that, I can't stop talking about things I see on TikTok, it's so bad. You know, it's like, it's Corona time, it's pajama time. Okay, it's pajama time. So I'm gonna get my comfies on and get into my natural sort of habitat. The time is later than usual, so I'm a good sort of 7 p.m. at this point. However, I see you beadying at me from behind. Look at you two in here, putting in the overtime.
Oh yeah, you should.
Lumi is complicit in this thing that I constantly, people are just gonna think that I moan at you all the time, but you are not supposed to be working late, babe.
It's only half 7.
Seriously, babe, come on. Come and let's make dinner together.
I know, it sounds lovely. What sounds even lovelier is you making dinner whilst I work.
No!
This is going to be probably one of the longer edits that I do.
Okay, good. You've got all day tomorrow, so. And also, sorry, whilst we're on the subject,
I know.
why have you not gone to the food shop tonight?
That's the thing, because...
Because you put your work, you put your work above everything.
I don't. Coming from you.
Babe, I finish at 5 p.m. every day.
I don't. I normally put the house before the work.
Exactly.
I think it's important that we note, okay, that I will be doing the shop.
Yeah.
This week, and you will not.
Why are you doing the shop, Alli?
So
why are you doing?
But even the hours that I spent trying to get that shop.
Why are you doing the shop? Tell the viewers why you have to go.
Because I messed up the order.
Right. Okay.
But I still spent the time doing the order, and now I've got to go and spend more time getting the order.
Yeah.
So the hours that I'm losing from work time and dedicating them to shopping. No,
babe. You just go in the evening to the food shop. So then that's when you're not supposed to be working.
They'll be closed soon.
I know. Because you were supposed to go this evening.
Can I have half an hour?
No.
Please, it's just...
It's 7 o'clock, Alli.
I've just made the progress step, phase 1.
His clarity solves.
Calm me down after that.
Alli.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, come on, seriously, babe.
Yeah, I'm being serious. I can't believe... Did you think I was joking?
What's for dinner tonight? I made lunch.
You didn't make lunch, Alli. You... Can we tell you what Ali's idea of making lunch
You
is?
do this to me sometimes. I make some mega dinner and you go, well, I made lunch and you did beans on toast.
So, Ali put some slices of toast in the toaster and then got out and to cut the bread and got the lunch that I made on Sunday out of the fridge. Didn't even have to reheat it.
And I made some balsamic vinegar and olive oil.
Jamie Oliver, eat your heart out.
Yeah. Simple, easy food, straight to your table. It's healthier.
I'm going to put my pyjamas on. By the time my pyjamas are on...
Look, I made the bed for you this morning after you threatened me, so I think that's one threat for the day.
But Ali, it's an important part of the day.
I made the bed, I just didn't put all of the 10 pillows on.
Pillow mountain is important to me.
Yeah, well there was 4 pillows. There was actually 6 pillows on that bed.
Yep, and you missed out on a further 4.
6.
4.
6.
5.
6. 3
5.
Big, 3 little.
Oh yeah, 6. I'm like 4, 4, 5. 5.
Why do we ever have 5? That's odd. Since you've been standing here, this still was only rendered 54%. That is how much density in layers I've just done to create a HUD hologram. Do you want to see it?
No, I don't, babe. I want you to stop working.
I'm cutting my hair this week.
Good for you.
Myself. You're not going to do it, are you?
I'm not doing it for
Did you
you.
help just do the first line?
No.
Just the bit.
No.
From 0
Did
to-
you do my nails for me?
Oh, I could do that for sure.
No, you
Let's
couldn't.
do a video on it.
No. You're so pleased with yourself.
Come here and have a look at this quickly.
I don't want to,
No, I should
babe.
just select a picture quickly. I know you like doing that.
He does this to me all the time. He's like, which one? This one? He'll go, this picture or this picture? And in one of the pictures, he'll be like this. And the other picture, he'll be like this.
When do I ever do this with my hand?
That's what he's like.
I mean,
He'll be like, the difference is like this. Wait. Let me see. Let me show them.
Stop it.
Show them the difference.
It's a smile or a non-smile decision. What about this one? What about this one? This is maybe for stories. Okay, ready? I can't decide.
I loved how you tried to protest us.
This is the biggest change, actually. Look.
I've actually got tears running down my
This is
face.
the biggest change. Of all.
Oh dear. Welcome to an insight into what my life is really like. Oh dear. Lummy.
She can bloody decide.
I know. Right, now that I've helped you, enough.
Yeah. This is so much fun though when you get to this point. When you start feeling it all coming together, it's all fresh in my brain, the transitions and the everything. And then all of a sudden I get tugged away.
Listen, if you don't come
In
down,
all seriousness, what are you doing?
this is what I'm going to say to you. If you don't come down and help make dinner, I'm going to have a bowl of Special K for dinner and you can sort your own dinner out.
Why is it Special K?
Because I like Special K.
I will come down. I don't need to get my pyjamas already in them.
I didn't ask about your pyjamas.
Yeah, so the time that you take.
Yes, that's what I'm
gives me an
saying.
extra 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to,
I'm glad we negotiated that deal. I'm going to go get my pyjamas on. I'm looking forward to you being ready in that time. Okay?
well, I'm ready. I've just got to walk down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to you
no,
being
so
done.
I'll wait, and then you'll go, Alli, and then I'll come. 'Cause I can't
Is this like negotiating with a 12-year-old?
Trying to see what I've done.
No, babe.
It's good. There's no sound yet, but it's going to go. Sick.
Sick. This is my pile of cosy clothes that I get to choose from that need to go down to the cosy cupboard. This is my pile of boxes that accumulates outside my room, and I cannot tell you what these are doing to me right now. I have to wait to open these, and I know everything that's in these boxes, and I've wanted to use them and play with them and do everything with them, but I can't open it yet. You'll have to see it in another video, and it's driving me nuts. These, however, I'm gonna open with you in tomorrow's vlog, because shortly I'm gonna be saying goodbye to you, because this has been a very long vlog, and I get a bit carried away sometimes, you know? I'm gonna put on some comfies, I'm gonna tie my hair up, and do my thing. Jammies on. The dressing gown is on too, but I wanted to show you this. I don't know if I've shown you this in a video. I've definitely shown it on stories. This little bad boy is the Wildflower CBD Cool Stick,
and it was sent to me in a PR package from Cult Beauty, and I think it sat in my beauty box for blooming ages. I don't know if I told you, did I tell you, but I've got repetitive strain injury in my thumb. It's because I got the big iPhone, and I won't do that again because the stretching to use it constantly of my thumb has absolutely destroyed it, and this is the only thing that provides like instant relief, and it's so good. I put it on all the time, especially now towards the end of the day, because that's when I really start to feel like the problems with it coming through. So I'll show you what I do. Sorry if you can see my dressing gown. But it's just like, Ali doesn't like it. We put it on Ali's back and he thought he was gonna, he thought his skin was on fire. But for me, it's great. And I honestly just roll it all over the area. So I get it on my wrist. This is the problem when you've got a job as a YouTuber. It's not a, you know, it's not the worst problem to have, but it is a problem. Being on Instagram and all of that stuff and texting and WhatsApping and blah, 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 it causes you problems. So I just rub it all over the area and I let it start to work. It takes a while to sort of start warming up, but for me, it's like instant relief. So yeah, I really like my makeup today, guys. And I haven't done anything different to what I do other days, but I did a tutorial to it on Instagram. So if you want to go watch it, it's on IGTV. Go show me some love if you want to know what I'm wearing. Needless to say, the time is now 9 o'clock.
Is it?
Yes.
Our video upstairs is looking, I'm going to call it a night.
Oh, now you're going to call it a night?
No, it's nowhere near finished. I'm not even halfway through.
So what I was going to say was it's 2 hours since Ali said he was going to come down in 5 minutes. 2 hours.
No, I'd be down. Put potatoes in.
Babe.
It can't have been 2 hours. It's been an hour.
What I was going to do was come down here, say at 9 o'clock, he's finally come down. I go to bed in an hour, okay, and we're having dinner. We're going to have jacket potatoes. We're going to watch some YouTube videos, probably watch our own video, because we enjoy watching our...
You're our biggest fan?
Yeah.
If you're a musician and you make a song, you're going to listen to your own track.
Yeah. It's like when you watch your own Instagram
We
stories
don't-
back
I'm
and you're
sure
like...
artists listen to their own music over and over and over again. But,
Yeah, but
rightly so,
it's
because
like, but do you not do this, babe, when you watch your own Instagram stories back and you're just like, genius.
Yeah.
Yes. See, I watch it and I'm like, I'm funny.
Sometimes I look at the stories and I think, you lazy mother, that was rubbish. And
No, you
other
don't.
times I'm like, that's a good story. You told a story, you've engaged today with your...
Like your birdie stories.
Your
I
tapestry.
can't believe how much Ali is talking on my vlog today. Literally, you've got like purple diarrhea.
I had a coffee, didn't I? About 4:30.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have our jacket potatoes, and I'm gonna leave this vlog here because I have not stopped chewing your ear off today, and I apologise. But needless to say, we have just found out that Boris Johnson has gone into intensive care, which is just horrific.
Not like...
Yeah, so anyway, that's really sad news. But regardless, I will be picking up my vlogging camera again tomorrow morning. So I shall see you then. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's about there, I think. On this day, 4 years ago, I hit 50k. I've now got almost 150k to go until I hit 1 million. That's kind of a big deal. Anyway, see you in my next vlog. Hit the button, hit the button.